exam results.
Hey, by the way, did you guys know we recently gave Trinity College London grade exam? And guess what?
All of us have secured distinction, the entire batch.
Speaking of distinction, remember what Avi used to say? No distinction, extinction.
Well, we all got distinction now.
Isn't it amazing though?
Yes.
So Ashley, what would you say is your experience, your entire take on the screens rehearsals, the exam on a whole?
Well, Shrestha, the entire experience for me was exhilarating because I was really nervous during the screens and rehearsals, but overall I'm happy with the experience and results I got.
Wow, what inspired you to take the exam though?
Well, I was learning piano for a while before and I wanted to challenge myself.
Damn, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what would you say is your favorite part of this entire thing?
Well, my favorite part was the screens and rehearsals because even though I was nervous, I was really excited to play.
Wow, do you have any questions for ma'am today?
Well, my question for ma'am is, when did teaching start or who started teaching in your family?
Wow, do you have any message for ma'am?
Well, my message for ma'am is this entire experience must have been really hard for ma'am because she was teaching so many people. So thank you ma'am for teaching us. Now your turn.
My turn.
Yes, your turn.
So there's only one word to explain my entire experience. Nerve-wracking. I still go back to my first screen day and remember my legs were shaking. I had goosebumps. But I'm really happy. Ma'am was super helpful, although she did trust us. Never mind. So it was a beautiful experience. It was also horrible.
Okay, wow. What is your favorite part about this exam?
The part where ma'am said you just did your exam and it's over. I can imagine the heavens opening up that day. I was so happy. It was finally over.
Well, what inspired you to take the exam?
So I actually started learning when I was 3 to 4 years old, and that time it was just my mom forcing me to go around, give me lollipops and stuff. And I stopped in the middle. She was like, okay, don't go if you don't want to. After that, she made me go again. Because my mother's no. So I found this new love for music, and then I actually learned with love. And then ma'am was like, exam? Sure. I did the exam, I got distinction.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's your question for ma'am?
Ma'am, what is your favorite part of teaching?
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to convey. What's your message to ma'am?
This whole experience for me has been a lot of things. Joyful, sad, happy, scared, nervous, downright terrified. But through all of it, I could stand straight and play well because ma'am was behind me. She was like, it's okay my girl, be chill, play well. And look at where that's got me today. So thank you so much ma'am. So let's check with some of the other students here today. First up, we have Dr. Upasana.
Hi, Shrestha.
Hi. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions today?
Sure, please go ahead.
What is your experience about exam? The full thing.
Oh, the experience about exams, like Luke said, it was definitely nerve-wracking. How much ever you practice, you have spent a lot of time. By the time you think it's an exam, and then you have the recording and everything, you definitely get all the goosebumps and all the nervousness comes in. My hands were shivering literally. Yeah, that's how the experience was. But at the end, it was a very enriching experience.
Wow. What would you say is your favorite part of it though?
Favorite part is learning. I enjoyed the learning process. This is the third attempt at learning keyboard. I wanted to learn ever since I was a child, but it did not happen. So this is my third attempt, and I'm glad that I found Chime Symphony School of Music and Princey ma'am, and I'm glad that I found her and I did the learning from her.
So what inspired you to start learning?
Well, I just wanted to challenge myself, especially the exam part. I did imagine that I would take an exam. The last exam that I took was my PhD exams back in 2014. So after 10 years, when ma'am asked, do you want to take the exam, I just wanted to challenge myself, and yeah, I took the exam.
2014?
Yes.
My last exam was like a month ago.
Yeah. I wish I was you. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions for ma'am?
Yes, for sure. So I've been coming here for slightly over 1 year, and I have seen ma'am teach students of all age groups, older than me, younger than me, much younger than me. So I just wanted to know or ask her what's her mantra for patience in handling all the different age groups.
I will definitely tell her. Do you have any message for mom?
For sure. I just wanted to tell her a big thanks. If you had asked me back in 2024 January also, I wouldn't have guessed that I would be able to take an exam. She was there, she supported, she guided, she was patient enough. So a huge thanks to her.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, now we move on to Akanksha. Hi, Akanksha.
Hi.
So, do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so what's your experience about this exam?
My experience about this exam, I was very nervous the entire time, but then after it was done, it was very good, and then mom was there to support me the entire time, and all my friends over here.
Okay, so what's your favorite part about this experience?
My favorite part about this experience was probably the ending because I was very relieved and all my nervousness has gone because I was so happy that the exam was finally over. And yeah,
Okay, so what inspired you to take the exam?
ever since I was a kid, I really wanted to play piano, but I never got the chance because I was so preoccupied doing whatever I can. So after I started playing, I really fell in love with the instrument and it was really fun to play.
Okay, do you have any questions for mom?
My question for mom is when and why did you start teaching?
Okay, I'll be sure. Okay, what's your message to mom?
My message to mom is probably thank you so much for guiding me through. You've been so helpful, ma'am, and and I've had so much fun in this experience. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Next up, we have Aditi. Hi, Aditi.
Hello.
Can we ask you a few questions today?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would you say is your entire experience about screens, rehearsals, etc.?
I'd say the entire thing was really great. The lessons were fun. Students making many mistakes was really hilarious. And I remember how I felt like dinosaurs were parading in my stomach during the screens and mocks and the actual exam. But overall, I had a great time.
Wow. What would you say is your favorite part, though?
I'd say my favorite part was the lesson. When somebody else makes a mistake, you can laugh all you want, and when you make a mistake, you can just laugh with them. And yeah, and when you make a mistake, you can always tell yourself, okay, it's fine. You did great today, you can do it better tomorrow. And I think that is really helpful.
Wow. What inspired you to take the exam?
It actually starts when I first joined about a little more than 3 years ago. I found Chime Symphony since I wanted to learn piano, I came here. Since ma'am has been a great teacher and I was doing really well. So one day when ma'am asked me, do you want to take an exam? I was like, yeah, sure. So I forced my mom to sign up for it. And I remember thinking how much of an adventure it would be. Really fun.
Wow. Kudos to you for having your mind like that. Do you have any questions for mom?
My question is, what did she like the most, or what was her greatest achievement in this batch?
Wow. Okay, I will make sure to convey it to her. What is your message for mom now?
Well, ma'am's been an amazing teacher, helping me throughout this entire thing and even before. So really a big thank you to ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, now we come on to Simeon, who took half a century of takes. Hi, Simeon.
Hi.
Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what is your experience about this exam?
My experience was a memorable one. And
Oh, okay, that's all? Okay, so what inspired you to take the exam?
when I joined this class, I was so inspired by Principal.
Okay, so what was your favorite part about the exam?
My favorite part of the exam was the marks, where we all were trying to do our best.
Okay, So do you have any questions for ma'am?
Yeah, my question is, teacher, would you not get bored of teaching all of us?
Okay, so we'll convey that. Do you have any message for ma'am?
Yeah. Thank you, teacher, for helping me to do all these grades. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Stesta.
Hi. So can we ask you a few questions today? Okay. Can you tell me your entire experience about this exam?
So in the beginning I felt very nervous, but as I got used to the different styles, different beats, I kind of enjoyed playing piano. But during the marks, the actual exam, the skill test, I felt very nervous. I thought that I couldn't do it, but overall I enjoyed the experience.
So mutual feeling, you were all nervous, I think. Okay. What is your favorite part of this entire process?
My favorite part would be the lessons because I learned everything new, like new chords, new styles, new beats, new songs. So,
Wow. And what inspired you to take the exam though?
because I wanted to experience something new in my life, and I also wanted to know more about piano, like new chords, new scales, new beats.
Damn, really? Wow. So what is your question for ma'am? Do you have one?
My question for ma'am is, have she ever felt like a burden to teachers?
Whoa, quite a question. I wasn't sure to convey. Do you have any message for ma'am today?
Yeah. My message for ma'am is that she is the best teacher and she's always supported me and encouraged me with all her heart during this exam. Not only during the exam, before the exam and always. And accordingly to me, she is the best piano teacher.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, well now we come on to Cherish, who successfully completed his exam after ma'am reminded him of his favorite dish, paneer butter masala, which we all like a lot. Hi Cherish.
Hello.
So do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, so what was your experience about this exam?
I was very nervous, I was anxious, but although it was tough, I had a very great experience.
Okay, so what inspired you to take the exam?
Princey ma'am inspired me to take the exam, so I asked my mom and she was like, sure.
Okay, so what was your favorite part about the exam?
The ending, of course.
So what's your question to ma'am?
I want to ask ma'am, what is her favorite dish?
We'll be sure to convey. What's your message to ma'am?
A big thank you to ma'am. She teaches me a lot. She encouraged me. So a big thank you to ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, last but not the least, we've got Joshua, who
Hello.
most famously is called Vanakkam Satyakal by one of our most beloved students here. So, hi.
Hello.
So, we might ask you a few questions today.
Yeah, can.
Really? Yeah. So, what is your entire experience about this whole process?
It was a total experience which went up and down and merry-go-round. And also I had a lot of fun. And my teacher was a great everything because she helped me in everything. I also learned new chords, new beats, new finger styles and everything. So yeah,
What's your favorite part though?
my favorite part is obviously the ending.
A lot of people here are so happy it finished and I was right there. Okay. What inspired you to learn?
Actually I hated keyboard. My inspiration was my mother. Yeah, because I hated keyboard a lot from my childhood because it doesn't look good. Keyboard, yeah, my mindset was I hated keyboard. And after that, my mother motivated me a lot, and she forced me actually to come to this music class. And I got an, and I had an, after that I slowly had an interest, and that's what inspired me.
Wow, okay. So, do you have any questions for ma'am?
Yeah, I have a question. Teacher, don't you travel anywhere? Because when you travel, we have a, like we'll have a holidays.
Very true, ma'am. You should take one holidays, ma'am. It has to be said. Okay, do you have any message for ma'am today?
Yeah. Thank you, teacher, for crushing me and taking every bit from me. And also, thank you for inspiring me and also giving everything and also helping me in everything. So, thank you.
Okay, I'll make sure to convey it to her. And don't worry, we were all crushed here. Well, there you have it. You met all of our students here, and while I'm at it, I might as well just say it. A huge round of applause and lot of kudos to all of our national and international students who couldn't make it here today.
We miss you all, but still,
We can stay connected digitally. Now, let's meet Princey Ma'am.